Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. I want to start off today saying I love Brett's sermon. I just finished watching my pastor, Brett Jones, at Grace Church. And while you're coming into the room, I'm going to tell you what a great sermon he preached. And several things stood out to me. All these things are against me. If you feel that way, I'm here to tell you with Brett, if you didn't hear the sermon, you need to go back and listen to it. It's not true. God is on your side. You will get through this. Hello, Sandra Bowyer. Good morning. I'm glad you're tuning in. Listen, I'm not going to be here but about 30 minutes because at 10:30, I'm going to be with Jonathan Martin, the preacher, at his service, Table OKC. It's called The Table OKC on Instagram. And I'm going to be a special guest. But I want to start off our time together. I want you to sit up straight, get your iced tea, decaffeinated, unsweet. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Get all your morning stuff out. Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face. Hello, Tanya Goodman. Sykes, I see you. And the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. Sing it again. Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace. That song came to my mind while Brett was, excuse me, I got to mute you for a second. My morning sinuses, don't y'all, where's my mute button? Right there. You really didn't want to hear that. Hi, Jenny Montgomery, Dale Jones. Look at y'all coming in. All of you, how many of y'all are here yet? Oh, doesn't tell me. Wonder why. I don't know. Well, anyway, maybe it'll tell me in a minute. It looks like there's several hundred of you, and I'm glad you're here. I thought of that in the sermon because he was talking about the way you realize or you kind of come to the conclusion that all things are not against you is to remember the faithfulness of God. And that made me think of this song. When upon life's billows you are tempest tossed, when you are discouraged thinking all is lost, count your many blessings, name them one by one, and it will surprise you what the Lord has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. Page 644 in the Baptist Red Hymnal. Are you ever burdened with a load of care? Does the cross seem heavy you are called to bear? Count your many blessings, every doubt will fly, and you will be singing as the days go by. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. You know, that's a great melody, too. I love that it doesn't stay on one note too long. You know, Bill Gaither wrote that big hit, "Get all excited, go tell everybody that Jesus Christ is King." And it is a good song, but it just stays on one note. It gets like, but this one moves around. Listen, here we go. Third verse. When you look at others, we changed keys. When you look at others with their lands and gold, think that Christ has promised you his wealth untold. Count your many blessings money cannot buy. Your reward in heaven, not your home on high. Oh, well, let's do the last verse. So amid the conflict, whether great or small, do not be discouraged, God is over all. Count your many blessings, angels will attend. Help and comfort give you till your journeys end. Sing it. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your blessings, see what God has done. Count your blessings, name them one by one. Count your many blessings, see what God has done. Oh, my sinuses, excuse me. But we got a lot of blessings. I bet some of y'all have grandchildren that you haven't been able to see, but you will see them again if you stay hunkered down and don't get sick. And some of you will be looking forward to getting back to work. I know. Well, thank you, Sherry Singletary. She said she needed that song today. Hey, Ron Guerreri, however you say your name. Nancy Price, do you know Pentecostal Blessings? I don't think that would probably be in here. No, but I'd love to hear it. Pentecostal Blessings. Don't know that. Blessings. Don't know that. Mark, there is 9. Oh, how many? Why isn't my thing showing me like it normally does? How many people are in the room? Well, let me tell you, over at Dinner Conversations page, we got 53 of you. At my Facebook page, we have 1,011, it tells me. And then on YouTube, we have 214 watching on YouTube. So listen, if you're on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't already. Please subscribe and ring the bell. And on Facebook, please share this if you'd like to. Now, at 10:30, I'm going to be over on Instagram with my friend Jonathan Martin for The Table in Oklahoma City, which is their church, which is shut down, of course, like everybody's is right now. And I'll be over there with them. Don't forget the faithfulness of God. That's a good one. Now, let me tell you what I did this morning, because I'm still a kid at heart. Because you know how I used to do when the Bible, I'd just open it and say, Lord, say something to me. Well, you got to be careful, because you can open it, and one part it'll say, and Judas went out and hung himself. Then in another verse, it could say, go and do thou likewise, or something like that. I heard an old preacher tell that joke one time. But still, sometimes it works. And it worked pretty good this morning, because I just opened it to this one, y'all. One more time for the sinuses. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Lord. Okay, this one. It was written, I wonder when this was written. Well, the author is one person. Her name, I guess, it may be Elisha. Would that be a man, wouldn't it? Elisha A. Hoffman. I need to look him up. Elisha A. Hoffman wrote a good song, and especially in this COVID time we're going through. Good morning, Jim Vanderlinden, Trudy Herman, Florence Browen, Karen S. Cummings, Lynn Judd. I just had to say hi to a few people. I must tell Jesus all of my trials. I cannot bear these burdens alone. In my distress, He kindly will help me. He ever loves and cares for His own. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, I cannot bear my burdens alone. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, Jesus can help me, Jesus alone. Have you never heard this one before? Are you kidding me? Rosa Marie Hotz. This is a good one. We sang this in church all the time. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. He is a kind, compassionate friend. If I but ask Him, He will deliver. Make of my troubles quickly an end. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, I cannot bear my burdens alone. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, Jesus can help me, Jesus alone. Hold on a second, y'all. Jonathan is giving me a quick heads up. Just happened to see your Facebook and want to make sure you knew the IG actually is on my IG account, not the table's. Okay, good. Go to Jonathan Martin's Instagram account. And Jonathan, what is the exact address? You know, there can be so many. And I'll let you know. Okay. I'm so glad there are 4 verses to this one. Tempted and tried, I need a great Savior, one who can help my burdens to bear. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, He all my cares and sorrows will share. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, I cannot bear my burdens alone. I must tell Jesus, I must tell Jesus, Jesus can help me, Jesus alone. And that was page 455 in the red, excuse me, Baptist hymnal. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Kenya. I just saw Kenya go by. Oh, wow. That is a beautiful song, isn't it? Anybody else got this hymnal and want to call out a number before we have to leave? I grew up with the Baptist, me too, Nancy Grace Colbert, and I'll be using other hymnals. If you have a hymnal you want to suggest, put it in the comments, and I will buy it. I'll find it on eBay or Amazon or somewhere, because you can always find them. And if anybody has anything that Fanny Crosby has ever owned and you'd like to sell it, contact my office. because I would love to own something that Fanny Crosby touched or owned. I don't know why I even said that, but I've always wanted something Fanny Crosby owned. Like I've got that song from Dottie Rambo that she wrote, I Will Glory in the Cross, handwritten on a piece of like Red Night Inn. It wasn't Motel 6, it was Red Night Inn or one of those with purple bedspreads. Remember that? Those hotels, motels they were. And she wrote it on the stationery. On the other side of that piece, the same piece of paper, she wrote, bring all your needs to the altar. Unbelievable. 1,342 of y'all are watching. Are you going to follow me over to Jonathan Martin? Not the singer, but the preacher, Jonathan A. Martin. I don't know how he's got it listed. Let me see if he's responded. It is at Jonathan A. Martin. Jonathana, Jonathan A. Martin, Martin. And that's where I'll be at 10:30. So anyway, I have that of Dottie Rambo's, and then I have Go Ask that Bill and Gloria wrote back in 1981 or something like that. And she framed it for me, and I have it in my guest bathroom, so when people sit down, they have to read it. Go ask the man who found a way through tangled roads back home to stay. When all communication was destroyed, go ask the child who's dancing now, who once was crippled, then somehow her useless legs were something to jump for joy. I mean, she's Gloria Gaither. We have known the modern day Fanny Crosby. We've known Gloria. Erlene Eakins, you love this show. Thank you, Erlene. I love you too. I love y'all tuning in. Gives me something to do during my quarantine. Please sing Cool Water for Amanda, Mark. She really wants to hear it. Amanda! Let me see if I can even remember it. It was more of a joke, wasn't it? Keep a moving, Dan. Don't you listen to the man. He's a devil, not a man. And he rings with water. Water. I can't remember. What all did I do? Water. I can't remember. Anyway, that was for you, Amanda. I'm sorry. My brain didn't register that one. You know, my brain just decides what it will keep and what it will discard. And most of the humor, I don't know, it just seems to, because it's just in the moment, you know, it's that you're doing it then, it's for the laughs, and maybe you'll remember it tomorrow. Bill Gaither remembered everything. That's how our shticks became shticks. Because I'd say something one night, and he'd remember it if it got a laugh, and then he'd set it up again the next night, and sometimes I'd remember, and sometimes I wouldn't. And when I wouldn't, Michael English would lean over and whisper it in my ear, then I'd holler it out, or something like that. Then I would never forget it. Once I realized he's going to do it again, keep doing it. Once I figured that out, that helped. Good morning from San Diego. Hello, Sayoko Soram and Norma Vincent Westmoreland. Please sing There Is Hope. There is hope, so hold on. There is hope. God has sent me here to tell you there is hope. He knows just what you're going through and what the future holds. As long as Jesus lives, there is hope. I wrote that. I don't remember when I wrote that. And I remember thinking, well, as long as Jesus lives, there is hope, you know? And since he will never again die, he is alive forevermore. You know how you know he's alive? Because you're still holding together. Your atoms have not flown apart. That's how you know. Because in him all things were made and all things hold together. John 1:1, go read it. And if that's how you'll know when Jesus dies next time, which he never will, is because your atoms will fly apart. Everything will fly apart. Nothing will be held together. And I believe that. So that's how I know he's alive. All hail, Abigail Grow. You got a good one. No, that's not. What is it? I clicked that and there you are, Abigail Grow. All hail the power of Jesus' name. Let angels prostrate fall. Sing, bring forth the royal diadem and crown him Lord of all. Bring forth the royal diadem and crown him Lord of all. Ye chosen seed of Israel's race, ye ransomed from the fall. Hail him who saved you by his grace and crown him Lord of all. Hail him who saves you by his grace and crown him Lord of all. My goodness, I'd forgotten that one. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see if there's some more verses. Because I know, oh, here it is. Page 202. Let me go to 202. Give me 1 second. And I'll take you over to the Red Bab 202. Okay, here we go. 202. Red Baptist Hymnal. Oh, yes. Let every kindred, every tribe on this celestial ball to him all majesty ascribe and crown him Lord of all. To him all majesty ascribe and crown him Lord of all. Oh, that with yonder sacred throng we at his feet may fall. We'll join the everlasting song and crown him Lord of all. We'll join the everlasting song. I have been in how many different keys on this one song? Here we go. And crown him Lord of all. Oh, I love that song. I'm sorry I messed it up. Having to look at the hymnal. That's why I loved memorizing them when I was a kid, because I didn't have to look down. What an appropriate song for this time. Yes, it is. I must tell Jesus. I love that song. All right, what else y'all talking about? Hey, Michigan, Nancy Price, Amanda, Cheryl Brooks in Nova Scotia, Canada. Wow. Hello, Wayna Petrie and Mary Young and Ray McCampbell. Thank you all for tuning in. Linda Koger, Flora June Williams, Mary Jarvis, Crystal Landavazo, Emilia Ortiz Galius over there on Periscope. Thank you for watching on Periscope and Twitter. Oh, how is my dad? My dad's doing good. He's 88 years old, hunkering down, doing well. Excuse me. My sister's doing good too. And my brother's doing good. Everybody's doing good because I'd hear about it if they weren't. My mama would love all of these. So would mine. Oh, my mother knew every one of these too. My mama had them memorized too. Ooh, Corey Williams, that's a good one. Farther along, we'll know all about it. Farther, farther along, we'll understand why. So cheer up, my brother or sister, live in the sunlight, 'cause we'll understand it all by and by. tempted and tried, we're oft made to wonder why it should be thus all the day long. And I don't remember the rest of this verse, but we'll understand it all by and by. Farther along, I remember a lot of it. Well, y'all, come on over to Jonathan A. Martin on Instagram if you want and have church with us. This is going to be their church. It starts in 5 minutes. So I need to let y'all go, I guess. Let me see what Jonathan's saying. Maybe I'll just do it right here and you can. I think people can watch IG from their phones. Yes, you can watch Instagram from your phone if you have Instagram. Do you have Instagram, y'all? If you don't, I guess I'll just keep this going. But I don't know if you'll be able to hear him very well. Well, I'm going to let you go. And I will see you now. If I don't see you over on the Instagram, I will see you tomorrow night. I won't be doing a 10 a.m. tomorrow morning unless I get an itch that needs to be scratched. But I will see you definitely tomorrow night. I might be here at 10 a.m. tomorrow because I feel like singing, even though I do wake up with the croup. You know, I'm sure you do too. We'll just all hack together. Maybe, we'll see. Not counting on it, but I probably will. That's the way the ADD brain works. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow, definitely tomorrow at 7 p.m. Oh, and I'll see you in Instagram in 4 minutes over Jonathan A. Martin's Instagram.